Attention, please. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Drop.
What's up, world? What is going on, world? Welcome to another episode of the BlerdSpot Podcast. I'm your host, Jules88, Crystal Bay, and the homie kid family. And yep, I don't. You see where Crystal Bay? I don't. She's. Is she? I don't. Where's she at? Crystal, where you at? The homie Crystal, she out doing some stuff. She had to take care of some biz, had to go out of town. So me and the homie Phantom in the cut today. So Phantom, what's good with you, bro? Normally you the one that be ghost. Now she the one that's ghost. What's really good?
Man, I'm usually ghost because I got a family to take care of. But no, I'm counting down. I got like 16 more days of school left for the school year to be over with. That'll finish my first full semester of teaching.
Hey,
Oh,
how
man.
that been going?
It's been going good. A lot of ups, a lot of downs, a lot of weird, crazy.
Oh yeah, we know the crazy.
Get used to
we know
it.
the crazy. Man, same here, man. I just
Speaking of Crystal, look who popped up.
Hey, it wouldn't load. I hear I'm on Twitch. Hey, it's all good as long as you here with it.
You here.
And yeah, so I got some music done, wrapped up the 88 tape. The 88 tape, it should be, I should get to set the last song back. It's a 3-song project. So I should be getting that song back this week. And then I recorded the last song for June's World 2. So that's dope. So, you know, I've just been on go mode, man.
I got my Spotify ready.
Hey, man. I just been working on some dope music, man. You know, I just been trying to stay positive, keep my head leveled, you know, just doing what I can do to make things happen. You know what I mean? So it's like, then like I told you before we cut the camera, I met a fan. We got a new fan the other day. So it's like, yo, people fucking with your boy. I appreciate the love, man.
Oh, yeah, man. And then we doing numbers. We got to keep doing numbers. I'm proud of us. We doing heck of numbers.
Oh, yeah, big numbers, Chris. Let us know, like, yo, yes, we out here. Like, all right, we making big moves. I'm like, all right, cool. Because people been trying to break me with these try not to laugh. Y'all getting close. Y'all getting real close.
I had some good ones. I sent you like 2 or 3 good ones.
And I tell people, I do not watch them before I do it. I always make sure I mute it before I watch it. I do this raw. I don't cheat. I almost cracked. There's so many times when that smile cracked, I'm about to break. I'm like,
yeah, like that cocaine one almost got you. That blind lady.
Man, I'm like, whoa. And take a deep breath. And, woo, no, can't break. I can't do this. I'm undefeated. I'm 8-0 right now. I'm 8-0. Like I say, I'm taking our challenge. So if y'all got to try not to last, please send them. I'm with the smoke.
And then I'm gonna start uploading my reels, the random thoughts with Phantom.
Hey man,
because I don't know why I be thinking about certain things. They just pop up in my head. When they do, the random reel should pop up on your thing.
Oh yeah, man. I'm telling you, like, I'll tell you this.
Oh, that's the challenge. We have a inner show challenge.
Ice in my veins. Ice in the veins. I be getting close. I be like, I be trying to get. I want a good one. I want somebody to give me a good one. Like, because the dude on TikTok, he actually reacted to my try not to laugh. He was like, "Oh, this dude is good." He's like, because his laugh gets me. I'm like, all the time, I can't break. Then when he responded, he was like, "All right, I'm impressed." I'm like, "Yeah, man. I'm stone cold. I will not break."
You know who I want to do a try not to laugh with one time though? In
Oh,
the Clutch Entertainment.
okay, okay.
I like them. They from Houston, so represent.
Each
They
time I
from
stay down.
Houston, and they do different try not to laugh. There's one on it, Ross. When he try not to laugh, man, the faces he be making will make me break.
Man, it just be know which one almost excuse me, know what got me? The emotional damage guy. Cause I don't see that shit coming at all. Then they go, emotional. I be oh no. That almost got me. Almost gets me every time. Like, especially if it's a good video that gonna make me laugh,
Right.
and then that drops, gets me every time. But yeah, like we said, the homie Crystal ain't here with us today. She out there doing her thing. She's in the comments, in the community, doing her thing, holding it down. But other than that, man, fam, what we talking about today? But before we do that,
Wait, before we even start all that, yesterday was Black Fay Day. So if you have
oh my
any Fay Day pictures, go ahead and post them. We gonna
post
support and fucks with the Fay Day.
we do. I've been posting like a madman. Like I've seen so many dope. It's like it's super creative. And Crystal, she did her thing. Like I said, I
She
dare
over there
Wanda.
messing with that dark hole though. I can tell by the way her fingers was on her
She was
picture.
looking,
She was over there messing with the dark hole. I'm
I
gonna
mean,
let
she
her
was
keep on that.
her thing was like she was smoking the black and mild down to the filter. Her things was black. I
Yeah,
dare
nah,
Wanda to run
her
up on
fingers look like Wanda lit up for
ha. I dare Wanda to run up on Crystal Bay one time in the dark alley. Run up on it. It ain't gonna end the way you think it's gonna end. Dark hole. This Texas, y'all. We got blickies out here. Past, present. What's up, past, present, future anime? What's good with y'all?
how
And
y'all
yeah,
doing. Oh, they said good morning. That means they on the West Coast somewhere.
oh yeah, they just waking out of bed, getting this rolling up out of the zombie mode. But yeah, man, we like I said, me and Phantom are the residential wrestling fans, and when we get opportunities to talk about stuff outside the anime and cosplay world, we have a good time. So what we talking about, Phantom? What we got on the agenda today?
All right, so today is our wrestling day. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna talk about some of our favorite wrestlers, some of our favorite matches, and then we're gonna talk about current storylines for the day.
Yes, and for the people who are not wrestling fans, I know Crystal is not she was a wrestling fan back in the day. I don't know who else is a wrestling fan. So this is gonna be like, I guess you would say learning. You get to know more about us and you get to learn something about wrestling. And you may become a wrestling fan after this because I'll talk about that after the show. But
Hey,
yeah,
yeah, Crystal be over here talking about, hey, Thomas.
hey man, she want to know why they say nobody really than gorillas.
Ah,
I love
this week.
Okay, what Kane we talking about though? Is it attitude
That's a good question.
Kane?
PPF, which Kane you talking about? Because if you're talking about corporate Kane, I might have to kick you off the off the comments.
Oh yeah. Like we vets in the wrestling game, so you got to be very
You
specific
gotta,
on
you
what
gotta,
you say.
you gotta let us know. You talking about 1997 debut Kane when he taking the door off the
Dude, he
hinges?
ripped the whole door off
Look this brother up and down. He's like, nigga, I'm gonna steal your move.
and did it on game on Blurs. He did it. I'm trying to see what that be.
So cut the comments off.
Cut your comments, I'll cut them off. We don't. Hey, but yeah, like I say, we're gonna learn a lot about us today. Why we like wrestling, how we got into wrestling. So first of all, how did you get into wrestling? Because I know how I got into wrestling. How'd you get into wrestling?
My dad,
Oh,
my dad and my
90s.
grandfather.
Okay, you good. You good in my book.
Okay, you good. You good. We can work with that. No, I got into wrestling because of my grandfather and my dad. They used to watch it as a kid, and they was watching, and I started watching. And so, you know, my dad used to tell me stories how him and his dad used to go to the wrestling shows here in Houston back in the day. And he wanted to do that for me, but we didn't have wrestling shows like that in Austin.
right?
But he told me it on TV.
But yeah, and for me, I remember I was at my boy Didi house. It was
Right.
'87, I think, around that time. I think it was going into the Attitude Era. And I never watched wrestling at all. Like I think I seen like a promo one time on TV of the Undertaker talking about when he unalived his parents, and never really watched it. But when I met my boy Didi at the time, like yo, I'm watching wrestling. What's wrestling? And I saw it, and I was like, yo, this shit is fire. And
Right.
I get like to be honest, at that age, we shouldn't have been watching it. The Attitude Era and that
That
ECW.
was the era of wrestling. Actually, you know what? I would say the Attitude Era is tied with the '80s for best era of wrestling.
I give you that. I give you that.
Because I'm not gonna lie, and as racist as he is, I'm gonna go ahead and get his man his credit. Hulk Hogan. If he wouldn't have been who he was, wrestling would not have stayed on the map.
I don't think it would have been as big as it was. I don't think it would have been as big. He made it more mainstream because he was like the biggest wrestler at the. He's like you think of wrestling, you think of. I think it's two. I think it's Ric Flair and Hogan. It depends on where you came in.
Nah,
It's
see, Rich Flair is Magic Johnson. Don't get me wrong, but what Hulk Hogan did for wrestling is what Jordan did for basketball.
you gonna stand on that? You gonna stand on that statement?
I'm gonna stand on that.
Okay, now which Hogan we talking about? Say your take your Bible and say your prayers Hogan or NWO Hogan.
I'm talking about take your vitamins, say your prayers, Hogan. He did for wrestling what Michael Jordan did essentially for basketball.
I give you that. I'll give you that because Hogan was everything. He was in movies. Wasn't he in
Right.
Rocky? He was with Mr.
He was in
T.
Rocky. He was in Three Ninjas.
Oh yeah, yes, every I don't think I got in trouble for doing a DX chop, but
Yeah,
can
I
I
did.
say
If you did the chopping, you told your teacher to suck it, you definitely got in trouble.
yes. Like,
Wait, no, you
it
went to
was Ric
private school.
Flair
You don't
too.
know nothing about that. That's public school affair.
Shut your ass up. Ric Flair fire. Like I fuck with Ric Flair. Like I don't like what he did on the plane ride from hell. If y'all don't know what that is, watch Vice Land, watch Dark
Right.
Side of the Ring, and watch the plane ride from hell. It's everywhere. Ric Flair is a don't let the Migos fool you. Ric Flair is but G gonna
Ric
leave it
Flair
at
drip is a real thing.
that. Ain't it? And when he throw back too many drinks, he really be out here
He
showing
don't give a
styling and
damn.
profiling. But yeah, I'll give you that. Hogan was like he was like Hogan was everywhere. Like he was movies. Didn't he have like a cereal or something too? He was everywhere.
Yeah.
Hogan was
Oh,
the
Hogan
dude.
always stay everywhere.
What up,
What up,
Roy?
Royal?
Out here showing love on the Twitch channel. But yeah, man, Hogan was the dude. Hogan was that guy. But
Hogan
like
was an asshole.
very. So, who is one of your favorite wrestlers? Though? Who you got favorite wrestler? Right? Past,
My
present,
favorite wrestler will
no
always be
pun
my favorite
intended. No
wrestler
pun
to the
intended.
day.
Future anime.
My favorite wrestler will always be my favorite wrestler to the day I die, and that is The Undertaker. No matter which era he's in, he's always been my favorite. Dead Man Undertaker, Ministry of Darkness Undertaker, Biker Undertaker, Hall of Fame Undertaker.
I mean, I think mine is pretty cliche, but I tell when I say this, I think I even told you this. We shared in the wrestling group before. Like
Mm-hmm.
Jeff Hardy and the Hardy Boys are my all-time favorite, especially Jeff, because I remember the night they debuted on Raw. I
Right,
remember vividly they had on the maroon and picnic pants with the
right.
matching bandana. I remember
Coming
them
out with
coming out.
Gangrel.
It was Michael Hayes first. Then they went to Rick Gangrel.
Yeah, they turned on Michael Hayes and went with Gangrel.
Yeah, so
See,
like,
PPF, no. Undertaker is just that dude. I feel like
oh,
Undertaker,
don't take that guy. No, hey, don't you know?
hold on. PPF, you about to get banned, but these things ain't debut until 2002.
Who?
PPF, look what they saying. They about to get banned.
Back when Batista,
Batista started in 2002, and he was with Deacon Devon when he started.
Yep. Can I can I say it one time, fam? Can I say it?
Go ahead, tell him.
I gotta pull it up. PPF. Look how Marvin Gaye looking at you. Look how Marvin Gaye looking at you. Look how Marvin Gaye looking at this. Just reflect on it. Just reflect. That's all we say. Reflect on it. The heart. Now what we say about the
You're
heart?
right. Hardy Boys is definitely unmatched back in the day.
It's like them. They were like Jeff outshined Matt.
That's because Jeff was the craziest one. Look, I know we ain't supposed to really be bringing up nobody personal life and past.
No, we're not gonna do that here, brother. We're not gonna do that here.
I know Jeff Hardy smoked a good blunt before some of his matches. I
don't think it was no blunt.
Because I myself
no blunt,
not jumping 45 feet off a ladder or from a Titantron doing a front flip, possibly missing and breaking my neck. I thank Jeff Hardy every day for stuff like that.
I mean, you have to before Jeff got to credit New Jack, because Jack was jumping off of everything.
Right.
I used to.
Hey, what up, my dad?
And my dad was goody.
See, look, I used to like Rikishi because he freaked out his opponents with that ass.
Got a man's. No, it was funny at the time, but when you look back at that was just like. But then he said he used to freshen up before he did that to the people that he liked. But if he didn't like it, he didn't freshen up. Like, nigga.
One time he actually, when they stuffed Mr. McMahon face in his ass, he fought it. And they caught it on the boomstick mic. But then they edited it out on every other version of it that you ever see. But if you watched it live on the boomstick mic, you can hear Rikishi fart Mr. McMahon face.
Yes, he did. Who took a few good bumps? I know Rikishi took that bump on the top of the Hell in a Cell into that bed of that truck.
That bed of hay thrown out by my man, The Undertaker.
The Undertaker. It's like
Undertaker said,
they had to hurt.
He said, here, this is for your kids. Go home and tell your kids you love them. Boom, drop their ass.
That was hilarious. That was like, I'm like, he just sat back and just like folded. Boom. I'm like, bro, hell no. Hell no, shouting. But yeah, man, that was like, I would have. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Quit
being bad, PPF.
Yeah, I don't even want to know what she meant by that. Nah, Jeff, what would it say? Nah, Jeff took a few good bumps. Ha! Like I say, look up New Jack. Look up New Jack, Crystal.
Yeah, New Jack. New Jack made it his mission to make people hate him.
He said he did a bump before every match. He said, how do you think I was going to the top of these scaffolds and jumping off? That's what Jack said. He said, how do you think I was doing? I'm like,
I remember watching the Vice Land for New Jack, and he when they were talking about when he was with his tag team partner. In the South, and he called them all kind of cracker and KKK lovers. He made everybody hate him.
He said,
and I loved it.
He said
every minute of it.
Man, he said Jim Cornette. I think it was Jim Cornette. Said, "Yo, New Jack, go out there and say something to make white people pissed off." He said,
"You for real? You sure?"
He said, okay. He cut his promo at the end of it. He said, "Yo, let me shout out to my man, OJ. One less to go. Keep up the good work." I'm like, yo, this man is nuts. He said, "Yo," I'm like, this man is crazy. It's crazy, but like, then I want to move on to the future, not future, like present, whatever. I don't have the Fiend. Bray Wyatt was my favorite.
Yeah, man, Bray Wyatt was the shit.
That was my current favorite. Like before,
and I hope he come back. I ain't even gonna lie. Bray Wyatt, I had 3 favorites from the current era.
So who's your current right now? Because he did pass.
Favorites from current. It was Bray Wyatt.
Okay, that's
it was Daniel Bryan, and then the current Roman Reigns, his current character.
Okay, if I gotta go current, like I said, the Fiend, and if I got to go outside of WWE, I want to say Jay Briscoe. Ain't nobody
Oh
like Jay
yeah,
Briscoe. Jay Briscoe is just that dude. Sandy
right.
Fort, Delaware, very own chicken farmer, always two-time champion, baddest tag team on the planet. That's my guy. He's just a different breed of crazy. Like he's just a different breed of just. I wouldn't want to get into a bar fight with him. I would want him on my team if the bar fight jumped off, but I wouldn't want to be on him because somebody gonna have to go
Right.
in that fight. So who your future? Who you got for the future? Like you like yo, this person gonna be that dude in the future.
That is tough. They got a couple people who are.
It ain't even gotta be WWE. You can be outside too. So
I'm trying to think because I feel like certain people who are currently should have been future. Like I feel
right.
like Will Ospreay should have been just the future for wrestling. Period. Will Ospreay's just that dude. I feel like Tama should have had his future, like his stuff that's happening for Tama now should have been happening.
But
Like no
think
offense, I love Finn Balor, I love AJ Styles, but Tama Tonga was the reason why I ended up liking Bullet Club.
yeah, and with Tama, I think he was so focused on the tag team division. He was a tag team wrestler for so long, so it's kind of hard to break out of that tag team mode when you're in it. Like when you're in the tag
Right.
team mode, it's kind of hard to break out. And he's with outside of Finn, AJ, and Carl. It's like you think of Tom, you think of him, and like he deserves to have like a solo run. I don't think he's ever going to get that. I missed his peak, and I think Will Ospreay,
Right.
he's the truth, and Jay White is a good dude too. And for my future right now, I think people may shit on the guy boy right now, but Hook,
Oh
Taz, son,
yeah, Hook. Oh yeah,
Hook
Hook.
is gonna be that guy.
I need a Hook versus Braun Breaker match because I think Braun Breaker is going to get better.
Okay, who got the best suplex, Taz or Scott Steiner?
Uh,
If they remember, Taz is short too. I think
I'm gonna
Steiner
give it. I'm
got
gonna
him
give it to Taz. Taz was like the human suplex machine.
Steiner got a good suplex too. But Taz is, I think, because Taz
Oh,
is short.
PPF
Oh,
said I'm
she
gonna give it
said
to
Scott.
Scott.
It's okay. I don't know which member this is. You is the truth. She she firing off wrestlers like, okay, we got to bring
Okay,
you on the
okay,
next
cool.
episode when we talk wrestling
You know
again.
what you're talking about? Her comments is turned back on.
Hey, okay,
My bad. But
Scott's
nah, I don't know. I'm gonna go with Taz. Taz was a master of the suplex. I ain't even gonna lie.
Taz had a lot. He had that side suplex, the belly to belly, and he had the one where he hook you under your leg and he throw you. Yeah.
Yeah, if we was to actually construct Brock Lesnar suplex city, Brock Lesnar might be the law in that city, but the mayor and the chief operating officer of the city or whoever would have been Taz and
Steiner.
Scott Steiner.
Yeah. But
Okay,
like I
so
said,
Amber says she the one who's rocking for PPF today.
oh, Amber, okay, we definitely gonna have to get you on a wrestling episode. We definitely have to get you on that wrestling episode. But yeah, I guess like I said with Hook, I think he got the potential. I think people don't give him enough credit because he's so much like his dad. I like Hook is like a cooler version of his dad. You know what I'm saying?
And then he's small. He's like small.
Yeah, because
Hook
Taz,
is like Daniel Bryan size, but boy can everybody forget he has a judo background.
I mean, look who his dad is. Look who his dad is. I mean, you think he ain't teaching some suplexes before he got in the ring? And he's cold, like the dude
Yeah.
is dope. So moving forward, favorite matches. What is one of your favorite matches right now?
Uh,
Let's do it again.
not
Let's
the
do past, present, and current. Now, yeah, you know what
okay.
I'm saying. You know what I'm saying.
Favorite match from the past will always be the 1996 Hell in a Cell.
Ooh, Foley and no, that's Michaels and Taker. right?
No, that was Foley and no, take that one. That was 96. That was 98,
7.
97.
I think it was
No,
97 going to
97
98.
was Foley and I mean 97 was Taker and Shawn
Somebody
Michaels.
fact check us real quick. What year that was?
1997 was Foley and Shawn. I mean, not Foley. Shawn Michaels and Undertaker because that was the same year Kane debuted. That's how I remember that. It's the
Right?
one. It's the one after that. I think it was either 98 or 99 when Taker and Mick Foley had theirs when Foley got thrown off the Hell in a Cell.
Yeah, I don't know how I don't.
I to this day I do not understand how the hell Mick Foley survived all that. And if I want to go further back to my favorite matches, I would go back to um
Yeah, that was June 20th, 98. June 28th, 1998.
right. So yeah, that's one. If I go back further than that, then I would go with I have two. I have Michaels versus Scott Hall for the Intercontinental Championship in a ladder match,
That's a
and
good
then
one.
I have Mach, Macho Man versus Ricky Steamboat.
Oh, okay. With me, I would have to go. Now, I want y'all to watch this match because it's that damn good. El Generico versus Kevin Steen Ladder Wars.
Oh
That match,
yeah, yeah.
that match was so. The ending of that match was the talk of the wrestling world for like a good year. Just how that match ended. That's my top indie. Then I would have to go the first TLC match. No, the first ladder match, the Hardys. Yeah. No, I'm talking about Edge, the Hardy versus Edge Christian, the money that with Terry Runnels with
Oh
the
yeah,
first
I
one,
know what you're talking about.
their first encounter, that one,
Right, right. But this
and
day, the match that Chris was talking about is definitely one of my
that's
favorites.
SummerSlam. That was the first one.
Yes,
No, was that
very
WrestleMania?
first TLC match.
Was that Wrestle? Was that
Because
Summer?
it was the first one because I remember the second one had Chris Jericho and Chris Benoit in it.
That was on
So it's these
SmackDown.
three teams.
That was on SmackDown. I remember that one.
Yeah, I remember that.
And he did that
And that was the
headbutt.
first time I seen Chris Benoit and Chris Jericho do the Walls of Jericho with the crossface.
Yeah, that shit was terrifying. And so I said, Ladder Wars, TLC. What's the last one? Okay, I want y'all to look this match up too. The first Ultimate X in Impact, TNA Impact.
Yo, you talking about when Eli Skipper walked along
No,
the
that's the cage match. I know what you're talking about. No, I'm talking about the Ultimate X match where they got the X across the ring. And
Yeah, okay, I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah, that one. The first one was a good one. And I think it was Beer Money versus it was Beer Money.
No.
Versus,
You talking about the Ultimate X match?
yes, that the first one. It was the best of.
It was AJ. I think it was AJ, Christopher Daniels, and Eli Skipper in that match.
No, it was
The very
Beer.
first one.
No, that was Beer Money. I just watched
You
it.
talking about for the tag?
Yeah, it was a tag match. It was a best of three,
Okay.
best of 7, best of 3 series. Yeah, they got to it. And that match was 5. And then they did the X Division one with the X Division.
Yeah, man.
I'm telling you, bro. Wrestling history
for
goes back in these blurred streets.
And then for the present, I'm not a Kenny Omega fan, but Kenny Omega versus Okada was always fire.
I'll give you that. I'll take that one too.
Will Ospreay versus Ricochet. Huh?
The first one, him and Okada, the second. Because the first one was like legendary. Everybody liked the first one.
Yeah, the first one was dope. I like the second one a little more than I do the first one. Then I like Will Ospreay versus Ricochet.
Ooh, because that's another one that everybody refers back to when they did that sequence where they was flipping and turning and hit the Superman, the superhero pose at the end.
And for PPF, Amber said hers was Steve Austin versus The Rock. Which one at WrestleMania?
The last one, that was classic.
Yeah, that was a classic. Or you talking about the second one?
Because the build up to that match was just like it's raw.
First, cut your comments off.
Me versus Roman Reigns. We're gonna have a Samoan baby.
Hey, I can't hate her for that. My wife likes Jimmy Uso. She can like Jimmy Uso because I like Naomi.
Hey I mean, I like Tamina fine. I like Nia Jack, Nia Jack, you know what I'm talking about,
Nah, Jack.
She not like most girls, you know what I'm saying? I like me some more chick, you know what I'm talking about. Mind your business.
No, but I like Nia. People say Nia Jax is horrible in the ring. She get a bad rap. A lot of times, and she had the same problem I think China had at one point, because a lot of people don't understand
Oh,
is Nia Jax did powerlifting, so she's strong. Right?
how we looking on time, bro? I don't want to run. This is gonna be a short episode. We gonna be in them for hours. Calm down. The wife jumped in the comments. With that being said, this has been the BlerdSpot Podcast. I'm your host, June 88, Crystal Beta, home and Kids Panel. Make sure you follow us on all social media. The Facebook, the BlerdSpot Podcast, Instagram, the BlerdSpot Podcast, Twitter, the BlerdSpot Pod, Twitch, the BlerdSpot Podcast. And like always, just be out here, yo. That's on Blur coming soon. Catch us at Fan Expo and catch us at DreamCon. We out here in these blurred streets. You just hit 1,000.
I love you, baby. I love you. Ain't no woman enough.
You gotta clean it up, man.
I got woman I need. I love you, baby.
You gotta clean that shit up now. But yo, thank y'all for tuning in. And we will see y'all next week. And Crystal will be back next week. She out there with Roman Reigns having dinner and ramen. So we out here.
Hey,
peace.
That's what it is. Peace.